Hello and welcome to Suncorp Stadium for the last game of Round 8, Season 8 Indigenous round here. It is the Dolphins taking on the Melbourne Storm for the first time in, the Dolphins' history and, both clubs' history, really. As we walk out with some beautiful jerseys tonight, the Melbourne Storm, look at that, an Indigenous-themed jersey, and the Dolphins, a Māori-themed jersey, tried and true to most of their players' heritage. How lovely. I'm Will Kay, joined in the commentary box by Snicko Burrow, and we are looking forward to this tremendously.
Hey Pookie. Yeah, really looking forward to this game. It's a big one for us. We've sort of had a few close games the last couple of weeks against some teams that probably aren't going to make the final, so this will be a real litmus test for our season as to how we're going to go in the back end.
Yeah, I mean, we lost to the Cowboys 2 weeks ago, won last week against the Knights. It's going to be a true test as well. Of course, some things going on during the week. Caleb Kelly and Manaya Sumanafagai playing their last game this week. Quite some disappointing outcome, shall we say, Snicko. But, I mean, I'm sure you're disappointed that they are playing at all. So, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, it'll be a great time to verse the Storm next week, that's for sure. As Stacey Pace takes his second hit up of the game and goes straight past one. Who's that, Will? Better pick him up. He's just been left concussed on the ground.
Mate.
Anyway, Wells
Nielsen
gets to half. My mate, I love Nielsen. There's now Talaamatangi goes, ball plays out to O'Shea Ole, early break for O'Shea. His running game was really good the first couple of weeks, but it's sort of quietened down as the season has gone on. So hopefully that's a good sign to come as now Hustler gets it. And he's going a little ball playing option out to Ryan Wilmot.
Go Wilmot! Go Wilmot! Oh, and Ryan Wilmot with a great intercept there.
Ever going to make the line as Will Kay went off anyway.
Don't even worry about it. It's going to be Corey Bell just weaving through the middle there. And a beautiful play from the Storm as it looked like danger signs early there. Manu Philly couldn't get on the outside there. I believe that's Jackson Chapman on that side for the Dolphins as they play now. James Thorne from dummy half. He gets an offload away. It's Ford though. Saw that one from a mile away and the Storm just throwing away an opportunity.
Yeah, glad to have some competent referees. Against the Storm, you don't always get them. They picked up that forward pass very easily. And it's up to us now to work it out of trouble. We'll just sort of hit the reset button on this game and go again. Good to see Hustler getting involved early, but probably not the involvement he wanted as Balbroa takes a very small hit up there. Now goes out to the pace, and he's had a lot of runs early. He's been serviceable the last couple of weeks, but he hasn't really been getting the quantity of runs to produce some good quality. As Almatani goes straight through again, he'll be dangerous all game. If Stacey Pace can get a bit of a roll on early in this game, it'll look really good for us as the game goes on. As Balbroa now finishes about 35 metres out from the line. A good set out of trouble for the Finns. It'll be a good kick chase here, hopefully, to keep the Storm pinned.
And hopefully, as Jack Jimmy here just steps around one and almost turns Tyler Almatangi inside out. And what a fullback he is, Tyler
Wasn't even
Almatangi.
close.
Tyler Almatangi, he is just phenomenal. And the way he's been playing for the Dolphins this season, I mean, we know how good he's been, but he's just a next level player for them. As Kane Nielsen now off a bit of ball playing from Will Kay. Gets an offload away to Wilmot. They're on the third. Stace to pace. A great tackle. Going left. Logan guys now. Ramping up through the middle. And he's going to try and drive Chris Lord back. A tough task for any forward as James Thorne goes left. Will Kay now. Fends off one. Will Kay. He's going to take on Tyler Almatangi. Gets an offload away to Mason Remy. They're in good positioning now, the Storm. After that run, as it's going to be fifth and last. Where do they go? Blake Harris, he's going to put it along the ground. Oh, it's going to come loose. The slippery conditions not doing any favours to pace through the line. And that is a disappointing end again. A Storm error on the fifth.
Yeah, I thought it was actually a really good little grubber. And then the little knock-on sign flashed up. Good clean up from Stacey Pace anyway. The urgency that we need. After a couple of little half breaks there from the Storm as Chapman goes straight past TBK before he's wrapped up eventually. I was interested to see Kane Nielsen has stayed on the right instead of flipping Logan guys over like you guys seem to do every second half. We got Yeager out there for us on the left, and he's been dominant. So a bit surprised you're not trying to keep him out of the game early. As now Balbroa takes another hit up. Some good involvements early. We'll have to see at halftime what happens with you guys. Now Chris Lord straight through a gap, showing Will Kay that two can play at the lock game. Won the half, won the long time veteran lock. And it's going to put us in position to bomb here. It goes to Houston. He two passes out to Ole. It's going to be a real shallow kick, unfortunately, at the end. Manu Philly takes it and beats one. Heading for the sideline, Manu Philly, but his big dreadlocks stay in just for a penalty.
Yeah, beautiful stuff there from Manu Philly after the high ball, and we just know how good of a step he's got on him. That's why he shifted out to the centres. Just a natural ability to step, and it's a bit too long there in the tackle, Hugh Snow. I don't think he'll be making another error like that tonight, as it'll be Ryan Wilmot going to Will Kay for the first hit up here. As now it's going to be James Thorne going left, Ryan Wilmot driving forward. And the Storm prop, he's had a great 2 seasons, hasn't he? Coming from the Broncos from season 6, making his way down to the Storm last season, and he's really come into his own game. Not one of the most highly ranked props, but I think he's certainly, you know, one of those silent achievers. It's going to be an awkward one here. Oh, it's a Harris try! Maverick Oldfield threw the ball infield. It came off, I think, a Dolphin, and the Storm capitalise.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. As we watched on the replay exactly what happened. There was the offload and then it bounced off the back of Cox maybe. I'm not really sure what happened there, but yeah, a bit of a lucky one for the Storm there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit lucky. I won't even try and push that one, Snicko. But it was good heads up there from Blake Have to chase through, dive onto the ball, and just let the wet conditions slide him over. As TBK, bit of a shocker there. Bit of a shocker there, and a rare miss for Trayvon Tagahu.
Yeah, and just touching on the penalty that Hugh Snow gave away, unfortunately, he has a bit of history against Melbourne. He was sin-binned in a game we commentated a little while ago, Will, for the Warriors. Yes. It ended up costing us the game. So hopefully he can keep his nose squeaky clean for the rest of this game. We don't want any repeat occurrences, because that was a...
That'd be weird, surely, if it happened.
It was a game. That was a game the last time it happened. Yeah, as well as gets us underway.
Although, considering we scored first, I don't want a game like that. It's going to be Mason Remy taking the first hit up. James Thorne going to Wilmot. Just through the line there. Beautiful run there from Ryan Wilmot. And it just looks like both props at the moment, Snicko. I'm sorry, from both teams. So all the props from both teams just really finding a bit of space early and getting through the line.
Yeah, Stace and Wilmot, both of them have had a couple of line breaks early now. I'm not sure who's the prop in your other position.
Mason Remy.
Remy? Yeah, he's a bit like me, just a few runs, not quite happening. But yeah, Wilmot and DePace very, very good so far.
Yeah, I have to agree. And there's Mason Remy there. And he's more of a post-contact meter prop that we find. But he racks him up. As that's going to be fifth and last. Trayvon Tagahu putting a short kick in. It's a stabby one to Logan Seymour as he's going to step one. Corey Bell coming across to make the tackle. And on the halfway line, that is where the Dolphins will play the first.
Yeah, not a bad place to start for the Dolphins. Just stays the pace there. He gets another run, especially in these games where there's a bit of wet weather around. You just want to start your sets in good spots and see what can happen. As now Hugh Snow ball plays out to Chapman. He's down the sideline.
Oh.
He breaks a tackle. Offload back inside to Igor. TBK gets on his back. I thought for a second Chapman was going to go out there, but done very, very well. As now stays the pace, another carry. He's going to bring it within 10 metres of the line just. 2 plays here for the Dolphins. Can they make something happen? They go out to Oshaole. He goes to Tal Almatangi. He's straight past one. Almatangi comes down inches from the line. But there's a chance for an attacking kick here. Hugh Snow lurking on the left. They go to him. He puts in the grubber. Who's onto it? It's Ryan Wilmot, and he's going to be brought down a metre out from the Storm line.
Yeah, and what a tackle there from James Thorne to stop a raging Tyler Almatangi that close to the line. That has just held him out there. And some really good, fifth tackle defense there from Ryan Wilmot to just get onto the ball. The Storm with the big set here. The Dolphins are just amping up their defense. And it's making it real hard to get through. Will Kay, as I say that, just making a massive line break and just relieving that pressure a little bit. But, it's going to be a physical match as we've seen so far. The defense from both teams has been quite strong in those critical areas early on.
Yeah, I thought he might have gone for a 40-20 there. Tyler Almatangi out of position to play the ball on the 40-metre line. But lucky he didn't pull the trigger. As now Bunty Campbell gets a kick return, and he's straight past one. Lachlan McKinnon there on the left edge. Made into a turnstile for a second, but Corey Bell, reliable as always out the back. As now Oshaole gets it. I thought he had another line break earlier. Great tackle in cover by Logan Guys as the Dolphins get to their 40-metre line. Now it's Chris Law. He's ball playing out to Hugh Snow. We haven't seen him get many touches early, but he'll work his way into this game as Dolphins play it on the 50-metre line. Now it's Law, turns it inside to Balbroa, unable to really do anything there. Little settler makes some good post-contact meters, but not much else. 4th tackle here for the Dolphins. They go to Oshaole. He goes out to Chris Lord, and he's driven backwards there. So a good meter it's set for the Dolphins, but not quite close enough to really make anything of it. It's going to be Ole, I think, kicking on the right-hand side, and that's where they go. He's had a really good kicking game so far this season. That's another good one there, down to Oldfield, and Hustler just dominates him in contact.
Yeah, really good kick chase there from Craig Hustler and Bunty Cambolo, just combining in that one to shut down Maverick Oldfield. I'm sure they know, and sure that in the video sessions they've been made well aware of the danger that Maverick Oldfield poses, whether it's club footy, whether it's rep footy. He is just always dangerous when he is on those kick returns. So they will definitely be targeting him in pairs tonight when he is taking those kick returns. As James Thorne just with a run there. That'll be the 4th for the Storm. Not many real meters here, as it's a bit of an awkward pass there.
Go.
Chris Lord picks it off. And that'll be the first there on the halfway line. A bit of a mistake there from Will Kay.
Yeah, we all saw that one coming, unfortunately. The little inside ball play, very risky. When it comes off, it's great. When it doesn't, that's what happens. And Chris Lord, he juggled it, but he did well to get there, as Stacey Pace is going to have one last set to make his mark on this game. He's had a great first 20 minutes. Now Tao Amatunga, he's straight through the line again. Brought down. I think that's James Thorne who got him on the second attempt, which is good. But still, the Finns in really good attacking opportunity here. They go to Igor. He's going to push forward for a couple of meters, and I think this will be time for a bomb kick for the Dolphins. Hugh Snow on the right, and instead he grabbers.
Topo King! Mason Remy, go son! Go son! What a play there from Mason Remy. Just stopping it with his foot and actually toe poking it forward. Brilliant stuff. I mean, the toe poke pays off, Snicko, doesn't it?
Yeah, at the moment. Oh, that's really good from Houston. I was going to say the bounce of the ball just going in the way of the Storm. We saw, of course, the deflection for the try, and then that one there. But Houston right back on the baller and sort of saves our blushes. There's a little dummy there from O'Shea Ole, I believe. Nonetheless, Dolphins, they've parked up in Storm field position since that first try, which is what we want to see. Igor takes a good run there. He'll push for some post-contact. Quite a few, actually. And now he goes out to Houston. He's none of this ball playing in the way. He just goes forward, and the props run off for the Dolphins. Hopefully they can get back for the 5th tackle. As now Chris Lord takes it. He's going to be brought down a metre out from the line. A repeat here for Houston. Can he capitalise on that grubber? He's sitting there on the left, and that's where they go. He gets it. He grubbers it. He knocks it on, I believe. Knocks it on.
He sure does. And just the Storm, they're just inviting the Dolphins down this end, and they've been getting lucky in defense. You know, they've had some great defensive stoppages, but they can't do that for a whole 80 minutes. Or
get him, Shaq.
60 minutes, and it's just it'd be tough if they keep on letting the Dolphins in this end. They won't be able to hold them out forever. As we have Logan Guys just taking a run there, and that's going to be the 3rd. The Storm almost out of their own half now. They need to have a good set here. As Kalen Kelly driven back, go get him, Craig. As that'll be the 4th. Playing the ball. They're going to go for an early kick here. Blake Harris, can he turn this tide around for the Storm? No, he can't, but a good kick. They'll need to have a good chase from it. As Riley Murray's coming across, a beautiful tackle there. And that'll set the Dolphins up within their own half well and truly. And, you know, maybe just fix some of this field positioning up for the Storm.
Yeah, great kick from Blake Harris. Just got Tyler Amatungi on the bike. He had to turn around and do a big 180-degree turn to come back and return that ball. And as a result, just had no momentum now. So Houston goes out to Amatungi, and he wants to make up for that earlier run. And, of course, he breaks a tackle, as he always does. Now Jackson Chapman getting out of half. I thought for a second we were going for a 40-20, but he decided against it. So we're going to kick just from our own side of halfway here, the Dolphins. It goes back to Houston, and he goes downtown to, I think that's Jack Jimmy out there. And with a good kick chase, this could still be a good set for the Dolphins. And I'm not sure, I think that's Houston jumps in the back room there to bring him down.
Yeah, it sure is. And Jack Jimmy, just a pretty good run there from him. It's going to be tough out on the edges, and we know how good both sides are on their edge defense. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a game 1 through the middle for sure, as Logan Guy is just driven back there over the top. Lachlan Cox, and just showing why he's been picked for Queensland, even though it is a grub state, as we know, Snicko. Don't we agree on that one? Oh, no.
That's karma, Will.
You're a New South Welshman.
Right,
you're a New South Welshman.
Right,
as Logan,
no, I like it. Focus on the game right here. Yeagle goes straight through. Don't worry about Origin in a couple of days' time. This is what we're focusing on. Now Houston gets it. And
yes, Kane.
Houston big into the line, and yeah, just not the play there. We had some good field position. Unfortunately, I don't know how it feels for you, but it feels like at the moment things are going 80% right. And if either time clicks it and gets 100% right, it could work out a lot better in their favour.
I reckon it's going about 60% right for us at the moment, Snicko. We're making quite a few errors. And we've been just getting, you know, there's 100% luck, I think, at the moment, as it's Mav Oldfield going Trying to get around his winger there. But Bunty Cambolo too good at marking, as it will be Logan Guys. And just like that kind of set there, we really didn't make many meters after that initial run. And just, it's the Dolphins locking us down at the moment. Logan Seymour, he'll get an opportunity to kick return. There's a lot of space there that we've given him. There's a lot of space to give Logan Seymour, and we got very lucky that Corey Bell was waiting for him.
Yeah, he's been quite good on the kick return so far this season, Logan Seymour. As Hugh Snow goes to Yiga, and he gets his second line break of the game. He wants that New South Wales Origin jersey, Will. That's about 100 metres in 2 runs from Yiga, my cousin there. Might be too late for him to be selected, but still putting his best foot forward now. As Osha Alloy goes all the way out to Almatangi, who links up with his old Kia's teammate, Bunty Cambolo. They don't really go anywhere, but still in good field position here. Now Lord goes to Segarini. He's going to push forward for a couple of extra contact meters, his first run of the game, I believe. And the Finns are starting to build here. They go to Yiga again. He meets Riley Murray, his old Lions nemesis, and they're brought down 12 metres out from the line. Hugh Snow, third time is the charm with any luck. They go to him, he puts up the bomb. Chapman's going to be underneath this. Can he get the bat back? He can't. Philly comes down with it.
My God.
And then Philly runs into touch. Will Case screaming at the back of the box, and I can actually hear him on field as well. This could be good for the Dolphins.
Yeah, there's a good step there from Marnie, but he just tried too much there. Just too much sauce on it. And went straight into touch.
It's a well-placed kick from Hugh.
Yeah, it was a good kick, but just
irregardless of the result, it was a nice place to hand the ball over, and yeah, Philly compounds.
All right. We're gonna be under the pump here.
So now the Finns. This is our first, I believe, repeat that we've got on your line. We've had a lot of sets where we roll up to your line with a tackle or 2 in hand, but the first time we've really camped down here is now Hugh Snow gets it. He goes out to Almatangi. Almatangi going to push over, turn on his back shortly. What can the Dolphins do here? It's going to go out left, you would think. And that's exactly where they go. Segarini to breathe it. Segarini's going to fall over. Segarini with the try, I think.
No chance there. No chance there, Snicko. No chance. He's been on his back well and truly.
Yeah, these big TBC goalposts, who are our favourite sponsor, just obstructed my view a little bit. So now the Dolphins, I think that was third tackle. Yeah, it is here, the Dolphins. They're going to try and work something again. Oshay LA out to Lachlan Cox. He's going to push forward a couple of metres here. 2 tackles here for the Dolphins. They really want to come away with points here. And Segarini going again. He's held up eventually. Hugh Snow with the kick. That's where they go. And I think
that's a knock on.
He hasn't his grubbers. And once again,
my goodness,
just unable to come away with points when we have some good attacking opportunities.
That was an intense set of defense, and I think where credit due, that was some really good goal line defense from the Storm.
Needed to find the money man.
Who's that?
Tyler Almatangi. He only had one touch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Shaq Attack, of course, as well. Him and Logan Seymour have been cooking on down that left edge. But
yeah, the Storm, a tough set now though. They got to make
wet
their way out
weather football.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the third. Well, now the fourth, and they're still within their 30 here. Just driving the Dolphins' defense as Blake Harris is going to spread it to Will Kay for the fourth. That'll be the last tackle there. Well within their own half here. Only 20 metres gained in that set. And the Storm just really
defensive pressure.
Immense defensive pressure. As Logan Seymour just kicking deep there. Going to be Riley Murray. That looks like an obstruction weird thing. It looked like Riley Murray got held back by a player. That was really strange.
By his own Storm player.
No, it was a player coming across. That was a Dolphins player coming through.
Tony breaks 2 tackles here to make some meters, and almost since the props came interchanged on both sides of the field, the big meterage is gone as they just sort of really match each other. Now Oshay through a hole. Oshay brought down by Corey Bell, but he's got us in good field position. Forget about the prop interchanges. The Dolphins are back on the attack. They go left here. Shaq Attack. He's going to be brought down by Riley Murray and a friend. Could be Will Kay, I'm not really sure.
Yes, in fact, yes.
Now the Dolphins go left again. They go to Igor. Great tackle by TBK. Igor is a try-scoring machine at the moment. Hugh Snow's parked himself very deep on the right-hand side of the ruck. Is that where they go? It is. He's giving himself time to kick here, and it's a big bomb kick. A few chases. They get the tap back. Almatangi's through. Almatangi's over the line. A great try from the Dolphins. And one that we needed. We've had a lot of field position, and if you come into the half-time scoreless after a dominant field position like that, you're going to be pretty disappointed in yourself. Tala Amatangi, class as always. Is that Billy Slater at the back? Corey Bell slid in with the legs. Potential 8-point try with some competent referees.
That's not how that works, Nico, but nice try. Some good play there from Tyler Amatangi, and I think it was only a matter of time before the Dolphins scored. They've had the field, not only the field position, but just the possession of the ball for the last probably 20 minutes. So yeah, it's been a real tough match for the Storm for a while now. It was only a matter of time before the Dolphins scored, and defense, it can only hold up for so long.
Yeah, I'd probably say since your first try, we've sort of inched slowly downfield until, we had 2 sets where we were just about parked on your line for the entirety of them. And glad to see it comes up with a result, but only a 2-point buffer here. I know we've had some close games the past couple of weeks of Dolphins. I hope that holds true for us in this game as Shack Attack takes the hit up off the kickoff. The close game experience is hopefully going to come to the fore here as we can just make some good meters coming out of our own set. First halves have been our Achilles heel as well, with a few errors early on, but we sort of iron that out as now Hugh Snow goes out. Oh, really deep water, Oshay Holloway. A bit of a strange one there, and he's going to be brought down third tackle.
This is a good set off the point. Oh!
Oh!
Go Riley! Go Riley! Go Riley! Go Riley! What a try! Riley Murray! What an intercept try there! And the Storm will be back in the lead. What was that from?
Yeah, the commentator's curse coming in clutch for the Storm there. Right as Will says, it's been a good set. Chris Lord throws a Hail Mary. I talked about our first half errors, and not pretty for a Dolphins fan.
Oh, that is beautiful.
But a little headgear try for Musbet, so
it is a headgear try.
Keep an eye on that one, punters.
I haven't been keeping track of it this week, so if we needed one more, then I'm sure a lot of people will be happy at this point in time. Of course, this is the last game, so I guess we'll see. Who scored from you guys? Oh, Almatangi. So no headgear there. Oh, now that was exciting, Snicko, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, I'm thrilled with that. Really exciting stuff. You've had a deflection try and an intercept try.
All skill, no luck.
At least our goal line defense is strong so far, as well as it's going to get us underway here. And a bit.
I don't think have we had
4 minutes to go in the half.
I think we've had maybe a
two right before the try.
Okay. Oh, but one was working. One was one tackle on the try line. But yeah.
Yeah, so really disappointing to go down.
I think your defense
with that kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I think your defense just in general has been really good. Not your goal line defense because we haven't gotten there. So I think that's a testament really. But yeah, it's a physical match, and we can tell there's Kane Nielsen taking a run up now, and he's ready for a nap. I think Kane Nielsen. He's left a lot out on the field here. I'll say that for sure. He's definitely made some efforts. So Manu Fa'afili driven back on the 5th, and not a bad set after points there from the Storm. As I had got better. I had to go and open my mouth.
Well, you saw what happened to us off a point, so I'm glad it's gone both ways. As now Hugh Snow goes out to Segurini. He'll have a couple more minutes before he gets the well-deserved rest also. So looking to make an impact. As now Oshay Ali gets it. Goes inside to Almatangi. He's unable to break the tackle. Perhaps the legs are getting a little bit heavy right before half-time. A great time to score points, actually. Just a hint to my team as Segurini takes his second hit up, double ups for the set. Third tackle here, about 25 metres out. They go to Shack Attack, and he just gets monstered in that tackle, unable to find any kind of impact there as Segurini runs off the field. Now they go left again, out to Yiga, and he spots a hole. It closes quickly, though. Brought down by TBK, and Hugh Snow, his kicking game has been quite good, but it looks like they set up the 2-pass. They haven't. It's Hugh Snow, and he just grubbers it and forgets to kick it, and unfortunately that's just not a great finish to the set for the Dolphins.
Yeah, Hugh Snow just going with the old wheelchair rugby kick there. A bit of a handball forward into the Storm defender. And the Storm doing well to hold on there. Got a bit lucky on that last play because that was shaping up to be almost a certain try. I could see the way that the Dolphins were setting up and the way the Storm defense was. If that contact wasn't made, Tyler Almatangi was going in for another 4-pointer. So we got lucky there. Is the Storm just want to go into half-time with a 4-point lead is fine, fellas. But Manu Fa'afili wants more. That'll be the 4th. In fact, we got 2 more tackles. Go for it. Go for it, boys. As that will be TBK going to Kane Nielsen. 5th and last play of the half. Where's it going to go? Playing the ball. The siren will go. And it's going to be Blake Harris who's going to put it in for Jackson Chapman. Go. And that will be the halftime 6-10, the Storm lead. We'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV, where the Melbourne Storm are currently leading 10-6 over the Dolphins here at Suncorp Stadium. for round 8 of the season 8 of this SRL Premiership Indigenous round, and some lovely jerseys, a lovely week that we've had so far, and a brutally physical first half from both teams. That was just intense footy in that first 40, Snicko.
Yeah, real wet weather footy from both teams. You just got to sort of, cop that, Will K, says Chris Lord. Anyway, I digress. Real wet weather footy where you just need to take the most of your opportunities, and Storm, the bounce of the ball, I won't say it went their way, but it did favour them for a try or two. Whereas the Dolphins, we just couldn't sort of slide over the line from close range. Both teams with good opportunities, and it's going to be very interesting to see how the rest of this game unfolds.
Absolutely, it will be, as Corey Bell through the line. As the Storm on the last year. It's going to go to Blake Harris. Now to Trayvon Takahu, a high kick. Tyler Matangi underneath it. Who's going to be there? Oh, no one's there.
Go, Tyler.
Tyler's going to go for a run here, but Corey Bell, Blake Harris bringing him down just before the 40.
Yeah, but a great place to start the set there. Tyler come out with some purpose. He goes to Bunty down the sideline. Second line breaker.
Take him out.
To Hustler. Yes. Hustler. The play just seemed to stop for a moment there. And then
he thought it was forward, I think.
Hustler was over the sideline. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Oh, he thought he knocked it on. Look, I think he thought he knocked it on.
They do have a good connection there, and I think he was just facing the wrong direction. And yeah, in the wet weather, you can't get too close to the sideline here.
It's the spikes in his head. He wasn't sure. Yep, that makes sense. As it's going to be Phoenix Murphy now pushing forward. As that's the first, and Alan Kelly taking a run there in his farewell game for the Melbourne Storm.
Where's he off to?
Brazil, I believe. He's going to Brazil. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. As it's going to be. No, he's going to what, Japanese rugby. So I don't know. Kelly, I don't care. Playing the ball. As it's going to be Phoenix Murphy, he can go wherever he wants. As that's fifth and last. Imaginary land. As Phoenix Murphy plays the ball. Going right. It'll be Blake Harris putting it up high. Who's going to be underneath there? Corey Bell's coming for it. Will Kay going to tackle Logan Seymour, but somehow manages to stay on the field of play. That is miraculous from Seymour. As Igor Makazi just driving out of his own end here. Oh, great tackle break.
Yeah, great tackle break from Igor. And that's two sets who started with a big line break. I'm going to hope this one doesn't finish the same way as the last one. As now Houston gets it. He goes long out to Chris Lord. And I yet to see a real big bust from him, but I sense it's coming. He doesn't go too many games without one. On the 40-metre line now, the Dolphins, it goes out to Declan Connell, and he runs into old vice-captain and teammate Riley Murray. Of course, he did win the premiership with you last season. He's on track to win another one this season, so quite a good career for Declan Connell so far. As Almatangi through the line. Corey Bell, sit down, son. That is not fun.
You know, a bit high for Corey Bell there.
That's 2 in 2 weeks for Corey Bell. Is there a discipline issue at the Storm? First, you've had to let 2 players go, and now Corey Bell makes a habit of high shots.
I think he just slipped a bit there. I think Corey just slipped a bit there with the wet weather. It wasn't intentional. He's all right. He tried to pull out. That's why the player's not out, because he thinks he's Homelander, so he would absolutely clobber someone if he meant to hurt someone. They would be out. They may actually, in fact, be missing a head. So he tried to pull out there. He just couldn't.
Yeah, we'll forget this pull-out talk as Igor falls over close to the line. Third tackle here for the Dolphins. They go to Hugh Snow. He can't go anywhere. Held up in a good tackle there from Riley Murray. They go to Igor again.
Beautiful
pass. That is not forward. That is legitimately not forward.
Let's have a look at that one again. Oh, I actually happen to agree with you,
That's not forward.
The referees have got that one wrong.
Give me Peter Goff.
That is Peter Goff. Oh no, it wasn't. We switched it. The appointments switched at the last second. As it was going to be Kaylin Kelly just ramping forward there, and yeah, maybe a bit of a questionable call.
Maybe it's the third one of the game.
I'm sure we'll have
we continue on with the commentary.
A KM Annesley analysis later, as it will be the fourth. Phoenix Murphy pushing forward. Harris inside ball. Will Kay now pushing forward against Mav Keller. Big Mav Keller, just a really tough opponent to run towards, and just the height difference when they're standing off then at the play the ball. It's something to be reckoned with. This Bunty Cambola getting around one.
Yeah, Big Mav Keller loves a Latina, as he tells me in the sheds quite frequently. Now he goes to O'Shea Ole. He's unable to... Yeah, that's what I say, Will. That's what he tells me. O'Shea Ole, tackled 35 metres out from the line. He goes to Houston. The Finns, the running game's starting to really come to the fore, just get to really ice on us. Now, Logan Seymour's brought down a good tackle, and that kind of halts the momentum, but still in a good position. I hope they don't go to Snow on the short side. They don't. They go
Oh,
to
no.
Matt Keller, and he goes to short ball, Chris Ward. Very, very good for Chris Ward. There's the line break that we wanted, and it just gives us some good field position here. I think that's Oshay Ole just swung around to the left, but they skip him and go to Hugh Snow for the punt kick. A big chase here on Jack Jimmy, but Hugh Snow, as he does so frequently, chases his own kick there to great effect.
Yeah, a bit slow on the tackle there, Hugh Snow, but the referee's reluctant to blow any penalties
Silence.
at the moment. I wouldn't blow any penalties after that blunder before. But yeah, it was a bit long. It was a bit long. Come on, Snicker. I think that pass was not forward and the tackle was a bit long. Two things can be true at the same time. Yeah, that's what I thought. As Will Kay now through the line gets an offload to Chris Lord. Beautiful pass to his teammate that he's never played with in his career. And yeah.
You weren't at the Cows together? Declan Connell straight past Riley Murray.
I got sacked. Chris Lord sacked me from the Cows.
Oh, good. I like that. As now Wells gets out of half, and he goes past Riley Murray. Poor Riley Murray, unfortunately, 2 missed tackles in 2 plays. We'll be looking to make up for that. Find that try-scoring form again. As now they go out to Matt Keller, and he's straight through a hole.
Oh, no.
He gets brought down. Goes to Declan Connell. Declan Connell for the line. He's brought some life with him, Declan Connell. It's looking really good here for the Finns. If they can just crack the Storm once, I have a feeling that it might open up for him. But as they have done so often, brought down a metre out from the line. Hugh Snow, he's on the right-hand side. Can he pull out this magic grubber? That's where they go. He puts in the grubber. Oh, no, it's 0 tackle. Phoenix Murphy's going to play the metre out from the line.
Yeah, Hugh Snow, there's been a lot of pressure.
Though.
There's been a lot of pressure on Hugh Snow tonight. And, I mean, it's been tough going for him tonight. Like, they've just been a lot of pressure, and that is...
No way.
I mean, the Dolphins should get out of the way of the pass, I think. Clearly played at, sir.
I agree that it was played at, but that ball could have bounced anywhere. And I think that's the 3rd time tonight the bouncing ball's gone straight to a Storm player. I suppose you make your own luck in the SRL.
Ball never lies. Ball does not lie.
When your captain is the commissioner, you literally do make your own luck.
Oh, shut up.
Phoenix Murphy's brought down there. Nevertheless, the Storm, they're still quite a distance out from the Dolphins line. Of course, a good bust here could help them. Kalen Cunningham unable to bust through there, though.
Yeah, as now Phoenix Murphy up through the middle. He's taking a good hit up there with some post-contact meters. 25 out now, the Storm. As they go out to the right, it will be Blake Harris. Putting a crossfield punt just for Logan Seymour there. Manaya Siumanafago coming along, missing the tackle. And Seymour's going to be one-on-one with Corey Bell. Almost shepherded into touch there. Did very well to stay in field, Logan Seymour.
Yeah, I've been working on that one at training, just to stay in field. Now Wells makes a little line break. The Finns are coming home strong here. Corey Bell with the big Superman dive. If they can, like I said, if they can just crack the Storm line once, I feel like it could really prosper as Hugh Snow's going to be brought forward here. Yeah, Logan Seymour with a few troubles in recent weeks staying in field. So glad to see training's paying off. Mav Keller with a nice hit up there. It's going to be 4th tackle, about 15 metres out from the Storm line. Lots of space to the right, and that's where they go. Hugh Snow doesn't spread it, actually. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be Mav Keller to kick. Could be Oshay Ole. We'll see where Kieran Wells goes. He goes to O'Shea, and he puts up a bomb here. Very well placed. Declan Connell underneath it, but Corey Bell takes it for a 7-tackle set here for the Storm.
Well, I can breathe again now, Snicko. That was looking dangerous for a second from the Dolphins, and O'Shea Ole, a very well-placed kick. Just a couple, maybe a metre too much on it, and Corey Bell, he's good on the higher ball. It was a good contest, but he just got it. And, you know, really well-executed set from the Dolphins. The pressure just continues to build.
The pressure does continue to build. I think the 60-minute prop subs could be crucial from both sides. As Mav Alfield was brought down there. We haven't seen a point scored since get off him. Great work, Hustler. We haven't seen a point scored since half-time. It's just been very, very tight. And yeah, someone's got to be a game breaker here. Who's it going to be? 34 players. One to decide the game.
I don't know. It's Corey Bell going through the middle. That big one, as that's going to be the 5th and last. The Storm just really struggling to get within any sort of danger zone of the Dolphins. That's a terrible kick there. Logan Seymour barreling onto it. And Jack Jimmy coming across to make the tackle. And that was a bit of a shank from TBK.
Yeah, it was a great tackle from Jack Jimmy in cover. I thought we were going to see Logan Seymour stream downfield like Chris Lord has done just there. He's a revelation in that prop jersey every week. And now Tala Amatangi feels like it's been ages since he's had a touch. And he gets the offload away. Lachlan Cox, if he was in the backfield, no one catches him. Still, third tackle here for the Dolphins. 25 metres out from the line. They go all the way out to Houston. He runs straight into the shoulders of Riley Murray. It's going to be fourth tackle here for the Dolphins. 2 plays to go. Can they make something happen? They go to Lachlan Cox, and he's folded. Not sure who that was, but very strong shoulders. Now he goes to Houston. He's going to go the bomb again. It could be too deep here, but Bunty Campbell's underneath it, and Lachlan McKinnon takes it. That's 2 tackles, 2 sets in a row here where the Dolphins have let the 7 tackle set happen.
Yeah, and I don't think it's just them letting it happen. I think that these kicks have been really well placed. I don't think you would have to agree with that, Snicko. They have been really well placed, especially in these wet conditions. Like, it's impossible to get a near perfect kick, and your kickers have been doing a great job. It's just been the high ball and the patience, the discipline from Corey Bell first, now Lachlan McKinnon, to get underneath it and secure it. So, been a bit lucky. Not lucky, just discipline.
No, I think it's a good contest. Like, they're try-saving catches from your team. Yeah, they're good kicks. Absolutely. Just unfortunate both of them have resulted in 7 tackles.
I think it's fortunate.
Jack Jimmy gets one back there. Yeah, you would.
There's Jack Jimmy playing the ball. Going left. Siumanafaga. Going to Thorn. Now goes to Remy. Up through the middle. He tries to drive past... Who's that? Mav Keller, I think that was. As they play the ball. Going left, it will be TBK. Putting it across field. Down to Bunty Campbell, who steps Lachlan McKinnon. And there's a lot of missed tackles from Lachlan McKinnon, I think, tonight. Bunty Campbell has been absolutely firing on all cylinders, I think.
Yeah, he's been good, Bunty. And now Tyler Amatangi doubles up in that line break, and he's going to go...
Chased down by Mason
70
Remy.
metres. They go to... Yeah, he was just sort of corralled there by Corey Bell. And then, Remy gets there eventually before Stace to Face gets the offload. Now, Houston goes out to Oshaele. He turns it back to Amatangi again. What's he doing? Touching it twice in 2 plays. It's what we need, though. Chasing points at the moment, the Dolphins. They go now to Lachlan Cox, and that's almost his first clean ball of the game. He's been very well marked so far this game. 4th tackle here for the Dolphins. It's been a while since we've had a step from this far out, but Stace to Pace says, don't worry about it. Gets the offload away to Hugh Snow. It's going to be Mav Keller, I think, with the big chance here for the Dolphins. Can they get a good attacking kick here? No, they go to Jackson Chapman, and he drops in a grubber to Snicko Balbroa, but the grubber just a few metres too short, and once again, the ball's turned over inches away from the Storm line.
Yeah, I said it in the first half, Snicko. It's going to be a tough game if we keep on depending on our goal line defence. I mean, we've played most of this game in our own half. This whole half has basically been within our own 50. So it's just been tough going. And, they're starting to show cracks in the defence. You're getting much into our line much easier now. You're finding those kicks now. Not as much pressure on Hugh Snow. It's just finds that. Signs of fatigue shown as Trayvon's go smashed by Stace to Base.
Big kick
here. Oh,
here.
No.
And it's not come off for Blake Harris. That was a chance to see some momentum back for his team. Unfortunately, it's resulted in a Dolphins ball. We often have a first tackle about that 40, 50 metre mark. If we can just sort of inch forward here as Chris Lord just strolls back onto the field, he's going to want to make his mark in this game. Now Matagi now straight through. He goes past one. Corey Bell and him have had a battle tonight in the backfield. And so far, Corey Bell's come up trump every time. But I wouldn't put it past Al Matagi to make his mark in this game. They go to Lord now, fresh on the field, and he's driven backwards. 2 tackles to work with yet again here. It's a familiar position for both teams this half. They go out to Hustler. He's going to be brought down 15 metres out from the line here. So it's going to be Oshaole. Get out of the way, Snicko, bro. He does just. Chris Lord puts up the bomb. Very, very well placed. Hustler underneath it. But Mav Oldfield again comes down with the ball. The chances are there, Will, but so far the Storm are resolute.
Yeah, so far, and it's just... Oh, I'm getting stressed, Snicko.
We've seen this story so many times this game.
I just don't know how many times we can keep doing this, Snicko. As Mason Remy just drives forward. Hopefully these fresh adjacent props and forwards can help us out. As Trayvon Takahu just on the flat ball, people overrunning him, has to take the hit up. He gets the post-contact meters, but we really shouldn't be relying on a halfback to do those. James Thorne now through the middle. That's a bit better. Off the offload from Ryan Wilmot, who's playing at lock for now. As he'll play the ball, Thorne. Going to go out left to Mason Remy, who's just driven back by Chris Lord there. That'll be the 4th on the halfway line. Going left now will be Phoenix Murphy. Getting those post-contact meters, and at the 40 on the 5th. That's 7 tackles. That and like 40 meters. That is tough. That is tough defense to crack, and it has been all game. As Logan Seymour looked like he was going to leave it for a second. But Logan Seymour, he's pulled a trick play. Caught by Corey Bell, but wow.
Yeah, it's a classic top 4 battle, this. They say defense wins premierships on both sides. As Snicko Bro charges on, I thought he had a line break there, but his little legs are too slow. Yeah, both sides defending well. Us in the midfield, you guys on your goal line. These are the games that when you get to the pointy end of the season, the 2 points is crucial when you're playing for home finals and things like that. 10 minutes left here in this game, stays to pace with the hit up. There's at best 1 try left in this game. Definitely not 2 with how this second half has gone. So really, really crucial here for the Dolphins. They've played the ball a million times on the 5th tackle inside the 20 here. Can they get a result here? It's Hugh Snow. He goes high once again. It looks like Oldfield's underneath it once again. And once again, a 7 tackle set.
Jesus. I don't know if you can tell, Snicko, but I'm not sitting easy at the moment. Only 4 points
There is a sweat patch running down my back.
There is a sweat patch on my back. And there is no one called Lachlan Holmes on my team. So that just makes that sweat patch very uncomfortable, as it's Corey Bell just stepping through there. And we've been struggling to make meters, Snicko, and I think you've noticed it as well. Your defense has been insane, and I don't know how your boys have the stamina for this. I don't know what kind of torture you put them through in preseason, but it's working.
TikTok dancing.
TikTok. As now it's James Thorne from dummy half. This is the best field position we've had in yonks here. As now it's Manu Faafili bowling over one. Manu Faafili close to the line. 10 metres out now, the Storm. This is the best we've had all half, Snicko. I think this is the best we've had all game. As it's going to be off. Oh, it's going to be a knock on from Ryan Wilmot. And we get a bit of our own medicine there.
Yeah, welcome to my world. The knock-ons have just been... The first half, the grubber knock-ons were atrocious. And the held in tackle penalty, they have been doing it. That wasn't even long.
Hugh Snow's done that all game. Hugh Snow needs to be in the bin.
Up on something.
Grub.
The referees want a grandstand finish, and so do I.
Yeah, the refs have clearly been influenced in some capacity, whether by the crowd or by brown paper bags. Snicko, that is under investigation and will remain under investigation.
Investigate me as much as you want. As now Balboa gets it, and he has been ineffective this game. Every single tackle just falls forward from a couple of meters. Lucky Stace to pace is on the carry job. As now Yegor gets it. He hasn't had barely any ball this half. All our meterage plays straight through the middle. Hugh Snow gets it. Goes out to Oshaole. He can't really go into a 4th tackle now here. They need a big bust here, the Dolphins, to get in attacking field position. They go to Snicko Bro to do it. And there it is. Snicko Bro is going to play the ball about 10 meters out here. Is this the play for the Dolphins? Hugh Snow, show me some magic, please. He's on the right-hand side. That's where they go. He puts up the bomb. We've seen it 4 times in a row. Is this the one that works? Almatangi's over. This is the one that works. The Dolphins are back in front if they kick this ball.
Yeah, good try there from the Dolphins. And Snicko, it's been coming all half, hasn't it? It has absolutely been coming for us.
Prayer circle right now.
All half. Jeez, I mean... We went all the way down and we just gave that penalty away and it leads to that try. That's just really disappointing. And I mean, I can't express how disappointed I am. A big kick here from Kieran Wells. And if he slots this, the Dolphins will be in ahead by 2.
Come on, Wellsy.
I think he needs to compensate here.
Compensate, Wells.
Or no. 10-all.
Field goal time, baby. The Dolphins, we only lose by 1 point. We never lose by more than that. But I feel like the experience that we've gained in the other 1 point losses, they'll see us through here.
Okay. I'm not stressed
Hugh
at all.
Snow, the match winner. It's funny, you can tell the Dolphins have a game plan at the moment. That was literally our 5th bomb in a row. We finally pull it back a metre shorter, and look what happens. Bonzakahu gets us underway. Another big bust from Snicko Bro would be brilliant, but not to be. Manu Faafili brings him down here. Now it's just the meterage game here. We're into field goal territory from both teams. Line breaks are the name of the game. And Lachlan Cox gets one there. Lachlan Cox and the offload goes to Kieran Ralph. 2nd tackle, 35 metres out from the line. 1 more of those and we get into field position territory. That's so good from Lachlan Cox. Now they go to Ole. Hustler, he's a late minute magician, unable to get through there. But still, Dolphins looking reasonably good here at the moment. They go to Cox again. He's going to push forward here. A big run here for the Dolphins. Can they get some position? They go to the captain.
Oh, no.
And he goes straight through. Snicko Balboa.
Oh, yes.
No! Snicko Balboa throws the offload. when everything was pointing towards a Dolphin field goal.
Yes! Hold it! Hold it! No! Yes! No! As Wilmot comes away with it. Oh, Snicko. No. Just simple things, boys.
Knock
Simple.
on. Knock
Simple.
on.
Backwards. Simple. Lachlan McKinnon running it here. Keep it simple. As now it's going to go. A wide pass out to Manu Fa'afili. No. Hold the ball.
Oh.
Give it to TBK. He can kick a field goal from there. Stop throwing it around. What are you doing? Why are you running it? No.
I feel ill.
I feel ill. Oh, thank God. As Blake Harris slots it. 11-10, Snicko. I've been stressing.
I'm physically sick right now. That's actually a carbon copy of our, I think it was the Raiders game. Stace to Pace took a big run and then he offloaded as well. So at training this week, it will be sticky tape the ball to your hands when you make a line break. Snicko Balbroa, it was a match-winning run until he literally threw the game away. Not pretty from the Dolphins. They're going to have, would you say, one set at best here, maybe 3 plays to make something happen, unless they can force a big hit or something. But we know how the SRL works, and it's not often the team that kicks a field goal first ends up conceding a try.
I mean, yeah, as James Thorne, just hold on to it, as that'll be a good run from him, and hopefully we'll be able to trap you down your end here, Snicko, with another good run and a good kick, as Phoenix Murphy just ramping forward there.
Bunty Campbell, Logan Seymour, this is what we trade for.
Can you get a shocking kick now? Yes, we can. Thank you. Thank you! Thank you! That's our ball.
These are the things that happen in a season. They're defining moments, but good teams, they bounce back from these, and I'm sure we will. Literally, the bounce of the ball hasn't gone our way here. For what feels like 80 minutes, we've cast our minds back to the first try, deflection, then the intercept try. Storm just luck merchants at the moment, but nonetheless, they're going to come away with a victory here after that Blake Harris field goal. There goes the buzzer. A real top 4 clash there.
That was a good game, Snicko, and
was it?
For me, it was. The win made it good. I mean, that was, like you said, it was a top 4 clash. It was a physical clash. Both teams playing out on their feet, and a point separating them. I mean, for the Storm fans, you can't ask for a better way to finish your Wednesday night. For the Dolphins fans, you can. For the neutral fans, how good is rugby league?
As we look at some stats here, yeah, it literally was 50-50 that whole game.
Look at the errors,
we attacked, you defended. Yeah, wet weather football.
That's
the big error, of course. The offload 10 metres out from the line on the 4th tackle. I'm not sure how the Storm have done it, but they've snuck away with a victory here. Huge missed tackle count to the Storm. And unfortunately, sometimes you have those games where you just can't get over the line, and that's what's happened here to the Dolphins. They're the best. They were the best attacking team in the competition before this game. I'm not sure if the record will still stand, but
they were, yes.
3 1-point losses this season. It's not good for the heart.
No, and that I won't go in too much to that, Snicko, but there was a whole lot of footy and a whole lot of good footy played out there. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's Tala Amatangi. You want to run us through the Dolphin stats, maybe?
With pleasure. Yeah, Tala Amatangi, he was huge. 2 tries, both off backbacks. Obviously, a game plan that the Dolphins came with in the wet. They knew that the crash plays, you just couldn't get the momentum, and so they persevered and it came away. Kieran Wells was great in the middle defensively, as was Chris Law, 22 and 21 tackles respectively. Igor, as always, 180 metres with 3 line breaks. Unlucky not to get a try this game. That's all I really have to say for us. It was good, but unfortunately just not quite good enough.
Yeah, I mean, Hugh Snow, like you said, played really well. 2 try assists, 145 run meters. He was big. He was really big for you guys, and I mean, had he not been targeted so heavily, the result could have looked very different, especially with some of his kicks. But we'll move on. James Thorne, he had a big game, even for a hooker, 269 run meters. 5 missed tackles through the middle, and it just really shows the havoc that your pack was causing for the Storm. Will Kay, 175 run meters, 26 tackles, 0 missed. 2 tackle breaks, 4 line breaks. We won't talk about the error count, but that's a pretty classy game as well. Remy, he had a good game. Murphy, very good half of footy from him. I mean, even Oldfield, he looked dangerous at points. Wilmot was excellent. And of course, I mean, I've got to shout out Riley Murray for getting that intercept try. He did nothing for the rest of the game except miss tackles.
It was a match winner in the end.
It was a match winner in the end. Oh, and of course, TBK for kicking the field goal. Thank you, TBK.
Blake Harris kicked it.
Did he? Oh, yes, he did. Sorry. I don't know why I thought TBK. Like father, like son, perhaps.
Manai Samanafagai with a glorious last game for the Storm. 6 meters and 4 tackles.
Off in La La Land, where they're from. Anyway,
off to the farm.
Off to the farm. That is all we have time for. Thank you very much for joining us for Indigenous Round. Round 8, Season 8 of the SRL Premiership. It's been a pleasure having you. The Storm come away with a 1-point victory. Make sure you tune in next week for more SRL action.